What's up, guys? I'm just trying something out to see how this goes. Let's see. Audio test should be pretty good. I can see my built-in mic. That's okay. Okay, let's see. Man, I hate this thing. Let's talk about WWDC. Let me see where are my comments. Let's just wait for a few more people and then we're gonna talk about WWDC. What's up, Mark? How you doing? Are you excited for WWDC? Let me tweet about the live just a little bit so that a few more people can maybe chime in and we'll be able to see what the rumors are for WWDC, of course. I'm excited a little bit. This year I don't think it's going to be as big as what we saw when we got iOS 14, because iOS 14 was so big, so many widgets, so many stuff. Okay, I need to tweet about this. Oh my god, how do I say this name? The new MacBook Air will be announced. To be honest, what I think about the new MacBook Air, there is a rumor, and not just one, but quite a number, that we might see a new MacBook Air with new colors. So what I was reading about this morning was that if we do see one, it's going to be, just like a regular color MacBook Air. It might not be, like what we have with the new Macs. So I don't think we'll see like the new MacBook Air in like as many colors as the iMac, for example. Okay, can't wait to see iOS 16. So yeah, like I mentioned in most of my videos, I don't know if you saw that I made a video on my latest watchOS beta and iOS beta. I did mention that I'm going to be helping some viewers and subscribers be able to update to iOS 16. So stay tuned for that. Okay, notification here. Shimon, I hope I said it correct. What's up, Shimon? How are you doing? By the way, how is my audio? Like, I can see like a sort of status on my screen, but I'm not sure if it's coming out okay. But I did a test before going live just to make sure everything was standard, and I think we should be okay. And I'm using Ecamm Live. This is a beta because I don't usually go live, so you can see here that it says Ecamm Live, and it's just a test to see how it all goes. Okay, let's see what Mark say. I actually can't wait to see what Apple does with iOS 16. It's going to be a major update in my opinion. I don't know, man. I just hope it doesn't disappoint. I mean, iOS 14 set the stage with most of the new features and changes that we have currently. That 16, I don't know if 16 will be able to match that. Let me share. Loud and clear. Thank you, boss. I wish I could say your name correct. Yuckback. I don't know, man. Hopefully I said it correct. I'm so excited to see what Apple, let's see. I'm so excited to see what Apple does. So yeah, the event is going to be live in about 30 minutes. I believe it's 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know if I'll stay on the live during the event or not, but yeah, if it's something that I want to give a go, and if it seems like a lot of people are actually on the live. Thanks for supporting, guys. So Apple does need to redesign the control center. Is it the control center on the Mac? Is it on the iOS? Or I actually need to tweet so that I get a few more people. Let me see. WWDC 2022. Join on the WWDC 2022 live event and let's have fun. Then I'll share the link, I guess. Okay. Where was I? Oh, Harpreet. Good to see you, Harpreet. Let's see. I'm so excited to see what Apple does. Apple does need to redesign, and then on the iPhone, the control center. Okay, so on the iPhone, that's what you mean, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I haven't read much about the control center. I think Brandon Batch did mention in one of his videos that he thought he saw something about it, but it was highly unlikely. So it's something that you might need to take with a little grain of salt. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is something that I actually would push for this. Do you think we'll finally get a battery percentage icon with us that have iPhone 11 or newer, so we don't have to keep swiping down to see our battery percentage? Yeah, to be honest, I think that's something I would really push for. I hate the fact that you have to always keep going down and just to see your battery percentage. I mean, I don't think it's going to be coming. Maybe if it does, it might be for the Pro devices. I mean, for the Max devices, as they have a bigger display. But I don't think that's going to be coming in just my own opinion. Okay, from Germany leaving now, but I'll be back when the event starts. Sounds good, man. Thanks for the support. Let me go to Twitter. Okay, let's see. I believe I can share my screen just like this, and my screen is live. I like this Ecamm Live. It's pretty good actually. So this is my screen that you can see here, and I was doing just some reading on last minute leaks or rumors on the WWDC event. So obviously today being the first day of WWDC 2022, we are going to be getting the first developer betas of iOS 16, watchOS 9, macOS 13, and tvOS 15. And if you are one of those people that want to live your life on a beta and take chances, then definitely do stick around. I might have a surprise for you. So just as we can see here, this is 9 to 5 Mac, and obviously these are some of the things that they are expecting. It's just rumors, so nothing is 100% confirmed until the event does go live. And you can see obviously we'll get the latest version of iOS, latest version of iPadOS. With iPadOS there might be improvements to some multitasking, but we see when that transpires. And then watchOS 9, of course, tvOS 15, and macOS 13. So just to show you here, I've been working on some thumbnails myself, so just to see how I can improve my thumbnail game. And I gotta mention that I do have some thumbnails preloaded and quite a number of videos that are going to help you be able to update your devices to the latest version of Apple beta softwares that are going to be released today. Let me see if I can show you one. I'll come back to my camera here. I actually like this Ecamm Live. It's pretty neat. What do you think about this Ecamm? I like the way it transitions to the other section. Okay. Rahav, what's up, man? How are you doing? Let me see. Okay, what is iOS? Let me see. This is Mark. Mark is back. Good to see you. What is iOS 16 is changed to iPhone OS? That would be wild. Okay. Oh, I see. What if iOS 16 is changed to iPhone OS 16? That would be wild. Mm, I don't know. I don't think that's going to be happening. I don't think that's going to be happening. I mean, at this point in time, I don't think Apple will revert to what they used to do way, way back. Okay, Raghav, Raghav. Yeah. Show me a thumb up if I'm saying your name correct, by the way. Raghav, Raghav. Yeah, cool live stream. Thanks, man. I'm actually going live for the first time. This is the first time I'm going live just to cover this WWDC event and just to see what people think is, it's a community, right? We need to be able to engage and give it brainstorm together, so to say. Let me see. I'm trying to find some thumbnails that I've been working on. Photoshop thumbnails. Okay. Um, okay, thumbs up, Raghav. So that's a good thing, I guess. I'm not so bad at all, I guess, when it comes to names. Okay. Um, Hamath SK. Yeah, good to see you, man. I have a lot of Indian friends, and their names are. I got used to pronouncing a lot of names like Mandeep, Taranjit, Harpreet, and so on. Because in BC, there's like a lot of Indian. It's a strong Indian community here. And then we have Tama. What's up? Good to see you. And yeah, so let me just share what I had been working on here. So you probably can see my screen right here. So these are some of the things that I've been working on. So you will see that I have like a thumbnail that's going to be showing how to install macOS 13 and watchOS 9. So this is something that I'm going to be working on after the event once we get the profiles. And then let me minimize this and show you some other stuff I've been working on, like thumbnails for watchOS 9 and so on. And also iOS 16, I'm going to be showing you the best way possible you can update to iOS 16 and back up your device and so on, so that you don't lose out on any data. Now, yeah, let's go back here. I want to talk about a little bit about what to expect. So hardware and last minute changes to what we could see this year when it comes to WWDC 2022. Let me know what you think. So the first thing is AR, or augmented reality or virtual reality headsets. Do you think we're going to be seeing this at this year's WWDC or not? Now, according to 9 to 5 Mac, it's not expected, but not you can't be 100% certain until the event has transpired. Let me just hop on to the comments to see what people think. Do you think we are going to be getting AR, VR headsets? I hope, let me see. Mark said, I hope that in iOS 16, Apple will give us more customization with our keyboard, like fonts, themes, colors, etc. From the way I've been, from the way I've known Apple, I don't think that's something that they are going to be adding with iOS 16. I'm sure there's always third-party applications that you can install and have that, but I don't think it's going to happen. Obviously, I mean, with a keyboard, if you go into your accessibilities on your iPhone or even your Mac, you can customize your keyboard to a certain extent, but it won't be as extensive as what you have on the MacBook. So, I mean, on the Androids, that's what I wanted to say. Can you believe it? Until now, I haven't tweeted about this event yet, man. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Let's tweet. Okay. Okay, so Harpreet, I was just talking about the Apple's AR VR headsets that, according to 9 to 5 Mac here, it has a not expected rating, and I wanted to see, what do you think? Do you think this is something that we are going to be seeing, or do you think that this is another rumor that won't see it this year, or maybe it's coming in the near future, or it's gonna be like Air Power where it's never going to happen at all? Let me tweet about this again. Okay, uh, Sam call from my update is at the event, and Aaron says that it's wrong. He should left it out of the developer. Yeah, me too. I don't think that this is something that we're going to be seeing today. And then MacBook Air, possible but not as colorful as rumored. So obviously there's been a number of rumors that at this year's WWDC event, it's not going to be just a software event. And there were quite a number of reports suggesting that it could be longer than what we saw last year, in my opinion. And an hour is good for an Apple event, in my opinion. If it goes longer than that, then I start to lose focus. But MacBook Air, possible but not as colorful as rumored. So do you think we're going to be getting the MacBook Air today? And if we do get it, what do you think is going to be the chipset? Do you think it's going to be a variant of M1, or it's going to be the next generation M2? Erin said 30 minutes until WWDC. So it's actually, um, I believe you mean Aaron. So I'm friends with Aaron from Zolotech. I know if you watch watchOS, macOS, iOS videos, Aaron from Zolotech is really big here on YouTube, and he's one of my friends. And I don't know why Harpreet keeps referring to him as Aaron. It's Aaron. I think Aaron. Aaron. Okay, so he said 30 minutes till until WWDC. Yeah, that's about correct. So it's now, the good thing about where I am right now in Canada is that the time zone is the same as where the Apple event is taking place. So I don't have to, set a reminder that in about 2 hours from now or so on, because, Canada has like a bunch of time zones, and so does the US. So it's a good thing I'm in the same time zone as Apple, where they are going to be live streaming the event. That's something that's good. Let me just type this on the community section here so that those that want to jump in can always do that. And then I'll send to my friends. I'm live now. Okay, let's see. Marco. What's up, Marco? Good to see you. Thanks for the support. And you said next time you'll go to Apple Park, my man. Grind. Grind hard. Yeah, grind hard. I think it's 21 Savage. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, right now, unlike what we've seen for the last 2 years when it comes to Apple events, this year you could actually have reserved the spot to go to the Apple Park for this year's WWDC. For the last 2 years, that wasn't something that was possible, but since COVID is sort of dying out, then something they are doing on a small scale. I hope, Mark said, I hope that iPadOS 16 will improve battery life. Well, hopefully. With each update, what I noticed is that people or users rather are always going to be, there's always going to be mixed reactions, right? But there's also like updates that are definitely obvious where you get to see that, yeah, from the time I went from iOS 14 to 15, my battery life increased or reduced drastically. Then in that case we can always say, it's an OS issue. But what I've noticed is, I cover beta updates, right? And with beta there's always like so many bugs and issues. So let me see. So battery is always an issue of concern when you are updating, right? So it's let me see what is said here. Okay, let me see what Harpreet. Interactive widgets coming to iOS. To be honest, I'm in the middle. I'm on the line here. I think it's a 50-50 chance, since when we got the widgets with iOS 14, you couldn't really do much with them. So I don't know if this is the year that Apple is going to take the widgets to the next level, but it's a 50-50 chance for me, right? And then Natasha Taruvinga said Hezo. Hezo, I think it's Shona. It means like Hezo. Like I think it's a state of being shocked. I speak Shona, by the way. Event stream is live, so let's head over to YouTube just to see if this is so let's go here. We go to YouTube. By the way, you can always head over to Apple's YouTube channel and see the event. It's going to be live in about 17 minutes. Right here for me, you can see that it's 13 minutes to 10, and this is my live stream, and this is Apple's WWDC 2022 live stream. So you can see that there's about 12 minutes to go until the live stream, and this is where we are all going to be come 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's not yet live, but there is just slightly before the event, like 2 minutes before, they usually have like a video that leads into the event itself or transitions to the event. So yeah, this is my homepage on my YouTube page. So you can see I watch a lot of iCave Dave. He's also live. Shout out to iCave Dave. And then I also watch a lot of sports as well, and obviously a whole bunch of Apple stuff. Now let's go back to our WWDC. Okay, new MacBook Pro, a Mac Mini. I don't think we'll be seeing that, but no one knows. And iPadOS 16. So with iPadOS 16, this is going to be one of the biggest announcements at WWDC. In my opinion, in order for Apple to like change the game on iPadOS, they should let it run like pro apps, not just like Final Cut or like iMovie, because you can have iMovie on iOS as well. But if you can get Final Cut Pro on iPadOS, my goodness, I think, and then you get like an iPad Pro with the M1, then I think in that case it will be the best mobile device or computer that you can ever have, because I like editing on the go, and it's so portable in airports, on the SkyTrain, or even when you're getting a ride from someone. So according to Bloomberg report this week, it indicates that iPadOS 16 is expected to be one of the biggest announcements at WWDC on Monday. Now, there is talk of a redesigned multitasking interface that's going to make it easier for apps, for people to basically switch between tasks and improve the multitasking game. Uh, I'm not a big, because right now I don't use iPadOS that much since it doesn't have Final Cut Pro, it doesn't have Motion Pro, it doesn't run the Pro apps, right? So if Apple can bring that over, that would be amazing. Let me see what some of the comments are. Oh, wow, I missed quite a number of comments. Okay, let's see some of the comments. So this is Plants Flores. I hope iPhone 7 gets iOS 16. So I think that is something that's going to be happening. The only devices where I have a question mark whether they're going to be supporting iOS 16 are the iPhone 6s. The iPhone 6s is one of the oldest. It is the oldest iPhone that supports iOS 16, and the first generation iPhone SE. They've had more than 5 years of software support. And at this time, I mean, even with iOS 15.5, I've noticed that with my iPhone 6s, I have it right there. Let me just grab it and show it to you. It's charging. I was charging it just in case iOS 16 is supported. Then that's going to be a shocker, and I might make a video on it just to see how it goes. But I think the iPhone 6s and the iPhone SE, oh, I forgot to bring my iPhone SE, and the iPhone SE first gen might not support iOS 16, but from the iPhone 7 all the way to the latest and greatest iPhone, those should support iOS 16. Okay. James Jerkins said, I think the main change is going to be an update, an updated notification page before you unlock your phone. I hope we see something like that. And I don't know if it's possible for Apple to add like always on display for the iPhone. Maybe they will add it to the ones with promotion or like the iPad Pro just as a test to see how that goes. And with the next iPhone, maybe we'll get always on display. Like I have an Android device here. I know it doesn't make sense to have an Android device on, like you can see how it looks, right? They're always on display. You don't have to keep tapping your phone to see notifications. You don't have, you can also see like which apps you have notifications from. If that is something that Apple does, that's going to be huge. James, more colors, etc. I think for that should be for the MacBook Air, where we might see more colors, but at this time again, it's something that's in the air. And then Caprit said on the Apple website, it's live. Gary said, stream, thanks for the support. And yeah, let's go back to the site just to see what are some of the things to look forward to. Expect buggy betas. So once again, with the first beta of any software update, there's always going to be issues and bugs. And so do make sure you back up your devices. If it's iOS, if it's a MacBook, have an external drive and use Time Machine. And yeah, hope for the best, because with the first generation betas, there's always going to be a ton of updates, and sometimes banking applications might not work. So if you rely on your banking app that's on your iPhone or a device that you're going to be putting on the beta, then I highly recommend installing it on a secondary or a spare device. Okay, and then we're back to the basic. Let's see how far has the event preview started. Let's see here. We are 4 minutes and 40 seconds from live, from going live, and then I think I might jump off so that I focus and see what I have to cover, right? Because I cover these videos like iOS, macOS, and watchOS. So if I miss something, let's see what's trending. I should go to Twitter, but let's see what's trending. WWDC 2022. 5 hours ago, 47 minutes. No, so nothing much really. So yeah, WWDC 2022, the event is going to be here in less than 4 minutes. And we are going to be getting iOS 16. Can you believe it? I feel like it's been a long ride. Let me go back. iOS 16 coming today. Yes, should be coming today. The first beta. It's going to be available initially to developer beta testers, and then later on, I think with beta 4, once iOS 16 reaches beta 4, by then you can always go to Apple's website, beta.apple.com, and then be able to update using the public beta if you want to do that. Will the iPhone 14 be out? Okay, Isaiah said, would the iPhone 14 be out? So this is going to be like a developers event where Apple highlights it's mainly focused on software, right? And developers. There's also awards that are given to like the best Apple Watch apps, the best iOS apps, and they do recognize like outstanding developments when it comes to software mainly. And it's not just for today only. The event goes on for a number of days, but the first day is usually the biggest day of WWDC because we get like software updates to input on our devices, watchOS, macOS, tvOS, and beyond, right? Okay, Jason Harris. That's weird because there is still about 3 minutes to go, and then 6 p.m. time in the UK. Wow, you guys are like ahead. For us, it's going to be 10. So for us, the event goes live at 10 a.m. And for you in the UK, if it's 6 p.m., I guess that means that you are around 8 hours ahead of us. So you guys get the latest iPhone and the latest software 8 hours before we do. Can you believe that? What happened here? So the event is almost going live. I like to follow like events on The Verge to see like, because The Verge does cover like WWDC event live, and you are able to see like a live keynote blog, right? So let me just show you what I see when I visit The Verge. So this is The Verge site here, and basically in order to keep your focus on the event and also know what major highlights they are highlighting when it comes to WWDC, they have this live blog, and whatever happens, if Apple highlights something, The Verge always highlights it here, and you can always cover the event. But other than that, I think I should be hopping off pretty soon just to see the event. And I got a message. Yep, it's time. So All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to go to the event. The WWDC 2022 event has kicked up, so I should be heading off soon to go see what Apple has in store for us, as the event is now live. So remember, if you're going to be updating, let's see. Sproky said, should I download it? To be honest, if you have one device, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you have a spare device, then you can always. It's an experiment, right? It's a beta. It's not yet the official version. It's going to come with quite a number of issues. So yeah, I would say if you want to install it, you can do that on a spare device or a backup device, as some applications might not work as they are supposed to. Okay, did the event start? I believe the event has started. Let's switch over to this page and yep, so this is the event that you are seeing here. I know if you play this video live in the video as I'm doing here, you do get a copyright strike, as Apple is really strict on that. So yeah, the event has started. It's going to take about 2 minutes before we can see Tim Cook and the other Apple staff coming over to give us a presentation. But other than that, this is WWDC 2022. Let me head over here, and I think I'm going to be hopping off now. Thank you so much for supporting, and let's see. Sproky said, thanks for the info, thanks for the support, my guy. And other than that, guys, stay safe. I'm going to be make sure you're subscribed, by the way, so that you don't miss out on some of the ways I'll be helping people update to iOS 16, watchOS 9, and macOS 13. That is something that I do from time to time, as just as a sort of appreciation for the subscribers. Now, stay safe, guys, and I will see you after the event concludes. So yeah, keep an eye on the channel, and I might have a method that I can help you out when it comes to updating. Peace out. Natasha Manzi, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, bye. Take care, guys. Let's finish the event.